What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2 series on running as a Battanian vassal. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, we lost the battle of... Was it Flintholg? No. Uthalame Castle. Which was tough. And now, we are getting caught by Omor patrols. So what we're doing, currently, is we are kind of role-playing as we're hiring Stygian mercenaries to try and make our way home. Because chances are, we might have to fight out of here. There's not many troops to recruit. This stinking patrol right here is holding us back. I don't know if we can take on a patrol. Make peace with the Stygians. Doesn't look like we really have a choice. We lost 2 castles from this war. Okay. That's not horrible. Now what we can do, which we should have been looking at, but we can get our companions back. And now at least we don't have to fight our way home. So let's get all of our companions back in our group. The only one we can't get right now is Darbard. Okay, and you know what? I kind of like the idea of just having a few Stygian mercenaries. Lanaken Castle is now under siege. Because Stygians, they can become... I'm really looking at how... I was thinking maybe going for their spearmen. They are very heavily armored troops, though. Their body armor's not super great. Their helmets are fire. These guys have much better armor. Maybe we go for their spearmen. They can be like our frontline infantry. Or we go for axes with throwing weapons, which could be nice against enemy shields, which the Valandians do rock shields. They have quite a few shields. But they have quite a few cavalry as well. How is their cav? I mean, their cav is okay, it would seem. We definitely don't need to bother with their archers, because we have the best archers. A few Stygian mercenaries. Caladog is gathering an army. I'm hoping he's going to defend Lanaken. I really don't want to lose that to the Azurai. We only have 104 defenders there. Let's work on building our forces back up. Trying pushing the Azurai back. Maybe we can gain our territory back from the Azurai. I'm not really too interested in this territory, though. This would be a decent cutoff point for the Valandians, though. And then if we were to go back to war with the Valandians and have these castles, Legata should be pretty easy to conquer. And then we could just, like, swoop in. Something like that. Now you guys want to make peace with the Azurai. And what, pay them money? Our tribute payments isn't too much. Again, it doesn't really look like we have a choice. They do have a ton of strength, so that's probably the wise choice. And that way we can start rebuilding our forces. It just sucks because we lost 2 castles from the Stygians, and we lost a castle from the Azurai. We gained... I want to say 3, maybe 4 castles and a city from the Valandians. So, I mean, at least we gained the city. So from all of that warring we just did, we are technically up. So that's not too horrible. This also gives Radan a chance to build up his army. Which I think I might build up his army myself. Because he seems to be going straight for infantry, and I'd like for him to have some archers. Just like having you guys up towards the top of my party. Party, no. Clan, parties. Our brother's our scout. You are definitely our surgeon, I know that. Our wife can be our engineer, I suppose. And then Yildrim can be our scout. We'll do something like that. So Arwa doesn't have a spot, and our brother doesn't have a spot. They don't have a role. Suppose we could get them commanding their own armies. I'll hold off for a little bit on that, though. Let's get our troops recruited. Let's start building up our army again. I don't think we'll be able to recruit here. No. So what wars are going on? The Empire's all at war. Kuze and the Sturgians are at war. Azerai and the Vlandians are at war. We don't necessarily have support declaring war on anybody. So I think now is just kind of like a build-up moment. You guys do have specialty cav. Maybe I will grab some Sturgian cav. We'll kind of have a mix of Sturgian troops. I don't mind that. I don't know if we want Vlandian cav as well. I am curious, though, if we were to take you guys. Tier. So you guys are... Let's see, longsword, shield, throwing axe, and a polearm. So you guys have some skirmishing capabilities. Where you guys do not. 100 riding, 110 polearm, 100 one-handed. So 1, 1, 11. You have better one-handed, worse polearm, worse riding, but you have throwing capabilities. So it kind of depends what we're kind of like it depends what we're looking for. You guys have 170 polearm, 170 riding, and one-handed. You have no throwing once we get up there, like no throwing weapons. So 2017-17. Oh, Vlandian cav is better. Now if we compare you guys to... I like you guys for your throwing weapons. Maybe we just go with, wildlings for our infantry. What's our Oathsworn look like? They have a throwing weapon, a polearm, and You guys do have an axe. 13, 13, 13, and 60. 13, 13, 13, 60. I'm looking for Sturgian warriors. 14, 14. 125, so you're not as fast. And 30, but you don't have throwing weapons. You guys do have throwing weapons. 13, 13, 13. But you guys don't have pole arms. So that's kind of the difference. Like, our Oathsworn will have throwing weapons, but they're not going to be as good in combat. But they do have axes, so they're kind of like a mix between these troops. Although I feel like when it comes to things like that, I don't know if they switch to their like secondary very often. You guys are quicker. But if we're gonna go for horsemen, it needs to be Vlandians right now. Vlandians are the way to go in terms of cavalry. I haven't really decided for infantry. But if that's the case, I don't think I'm too interested in these troops. We could just give them to our companion, though. So you're 14, 120, but you don't have pole arms, but you have some really nice throwing. So you guys are definitely more of the skirmisher type. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I think I'm gonna stick with the clan warriors for the Oathsworn, though. We need a front line of shielded troops. But I will start grabbing some Vlandian cav, because they're the best option for us right now in terms of cavalry. Could get some crossbows. Crossbows are pretty nasty. You know what? We'll pick up some crossbows. And then, yeah, we need to start getting you some cavalry and some ranged. So we probably want to stick to recruiting a bunch of range right now, put them into Radan's army, and go from there. Should also check on our settlement, see how our buildings are doing. Right now, we'll try and kind of just pick up whoever we can get. I can't believe we can get 210 troops already. That feels insane. We're still making like 5k per turn. We do still want to find another companion. Although maybe we should wait. Dawbot is here. We have an engineer, but you are Azurai? Yes. We're not gonna have any, like, Azurai settlements anytime soon. We need food. Even though fish isn't super great price, we can afford it. Manage town. Let's go ahead and invest a little bit. We don't really need to worry about taxes right now. Settlement and loyalty could be nice. But let's get this construction bonus as soon as we can. And then let's go see how Radan's army is coming along.
I await your...
Let me inspect your troops. You have a nomad bandit. We're gonna give you... You guys... I'm gonna give you the Vlandian crossbows. I'm gonna give you a bunch of highborn use. And I'm going to take some of your volunteers. $39 archers. You need more cavalry is what you need. We'll give you something like this for now. There we go. I like that. We need to find more castles. Not marrying off our sister. She is our governor. And then maybe we'll look to try and do some more tournaments. Hopefully end our losing streak. My goodness. But we do have skill points in our skills. So if anything, like if we go into... If we have any pole arms, one-handed or riding, it'll increase our skills. Can also increase our crossbows. The only thing we can't increase right now is our throwing skill. How's our party coming along? We have a lot of infantry. We need more archers and cavalry. I wonder how good the Empire cataphracts are compared to Vlandian cav. Curious. Uh, 2 to 26. 22 to 26. So Vlandians are better. With 20 more one-handed. You guys might be more heavily armored, though. Your body armor's insane. So you guys might have better gear, but I'm not going to look that deep into it. Does look like Vlandian Cav is just better. For the moment. Alright, so let's grab some more archers, and then we'll pick up some more cavalry. don't necessarily want more infantry. See if we can't pick up some Valandian Cav. How's our strength looking? We're back up to 7k. Valandians are still at war with the Azurai, but they're back up to over 11k. I think next I would like to take Talavel Castle if we march south. If not, I want to take Ormondfod. Sturgians they just lost a big fight against the Kuze. Alright, now how's our party coming together? 21 cav. We definitely need more archers. So, let's go back to our Battanian archer settlements. We need a battle. We need to go to war. Oops. Take all of you. Move down here. And then with the addition of your party, we can run around with like 350 troops for free. Which is not bad. Wouldn't cost us any influence. Movement speed is horrible, but it's also nighttime. We're up to 61 archers. Would any wars be supported right now? Sturgians. I wouldn't mind going to war with the Sturgians, getting our castles back. But we do not have the influence to call for a war. Okay, I'm gonna say we're good there. I hope that we can declare war on the Sturgians. Hoping we feel confident enough. Our strength is getting closer to the 8k mark. Sturgians are at... we have higher strength than the Sturgians. Let's see if we can't find deserters or something to take out. Get a nice mix of like main infantry and skirmisher infantry. Trading agreement, sure. It's fine. Ooh! Come here, my lord! Oh, he's gonna be so much faster because he's only got 17 troops. But that'll be the last dude we need to talk to. He's gonna outrun me. We're gonna lose him. Decline. Come back here. Please. Yes.
Okay. I don't think I know you.
My name is Durngil, sir. May I ask your name? One of the ancient lineages of the Sturgians. Can you tell me about the Battle of Pendraic? Yes, it was madness, the greatest blow struck against the Empire in a lifetime, and we squandered it squabbling among ourselves about a flag. They say Oleg the Old had pried the dragon banner out of the Emperor's dead hands, but then Prince Ragnvad, who had not so much as drawn his sword in the battle, claimed it as a trophy. Oleg, who was covered in his enemy's blood, laughed at Ragnvad, and told him to go find his own toy to play with. Ragnvad struck him, so Oleg broke the banner staff over his knee and threw it in his prince's face. Or perhaps it was just Ragnvad. He was stewing in his anger when up comes the Battanian king Kaige-O. The Battanians had taken their time stripping the bodies of the Imperial vanguard, and the Sturgians were angry at them, so Ragnvad called him a coward. Kaige-O sneers at him and walks off. Insults his most powerful vassal and then insults his most valued ally. A fine day's work, wouldn't you say? But he has grown wiser since, though no more pleasant to spend time with. If you want more information, there are two people you might try to speak to. Istiana worked as a sort of unofficial spy master for Neretzes. She lives near Cyronia. Then there's Arzagos, who was his bodyguard. He's supposed to be near Maronoth, though I hear he's changed quite a bit since then. Okay. I feel like we should talk to the person in Maronoth first. Culture, Empire. You're both Empire culture. I don't know if this is like an either or, if we have to talk to both, but... yeah, let's go continue this quest. Oh, lordy. Dun, 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 dun. We don't want to lose any of our revenue. Let's go ahead and talk.
Aye. Sorry, I don't think I know you.
My name is Durngil, sir. May I ask your name?
You probably are aware that I am Arzagos. I'm not sure why you have sought me out, but know that my old life as an Imperial lapdog is over. So, who are you, and what brings you to me?
I believe I have a piece of the dragon banner of Galradios.
Is that true? Well, that is interesting. You may have one piece of the banner, but it's of little use in itself. You'll have to find the other parts. But once you can bring together the pieces, you'll have something of tremendous value.
How so?
The banner of Galradios is part of a legend. It was said to be carried by Galradios the Great, who first led his people to this land to conquer and despoil. The legend says that no army led by a true son of Galradios shall be defeated in battle. Convenient legend, eh? Of course, the Galradians have been defeated many times, but I guess those were not true sons. Still, you could say it represents the strength and endurance of this empire.
So, can you help me find a buyer for it?
A buyer? I can help you do far more than that.
So where can I find the other pieces?
Before I answer, you and I need to know more about each other. I don't know what you know about me. I was a citizen of the Empire. I was a commander in the Imperial armies, but I am not Imperial. I am what they call Peleic. Peleic is a language that is no longer spoken, except by a few old people. Even the word Peleic is Imperial. We are people who have forgotten who we are. The Empire has a genius for destruction. The destruction of languages, traditions, gods. It takes our fortresses, slaughters our men, and turns our children into its own children. Nothing can bring the Palaic people back. They are now Imperial. But it is an insult to our name, to our gods, to our memory, that the state which destroyed our shrines and fortresses should last and thrive. I have vowed that this empire shall not survive this civil war if I can do anything to stop it. And believe me, if I had that banner, there is very much something I could do.
I too would see the empire destroyed. Good, then I will tell you what I know. I heard about one other piece.
I do not know where the other pieces are. You may need to keep searching for them.
When you have recovered all pieces, return to me and I'll help you put them to use. Okay, to the hideout we go. First, let's upgrade who we can. You spy through the trees what seems to be clearing. You see Iron Men moving about. Assault the hideout. Let's take another hero. Let's take a highborn warrior. Alright, I want everybody to follow me, and I want everybody on fire at will. I don't know if we'll get another battle, so we'll go ahead and get our little screenshot for the day. Our draw speed is super quick now. It's so nice. Our arrows fly too. Nice and easy. You know what? Let's try a duel. Let's try a duel. If we keep our length, we should. Oh, no. There we go. It's getting a little nervous there. I thought our swing speed would be faster, but not quite. Take the prisoners, sure. I don't care really about any of this stuff. Found a second piece of the dragon banner of Calradios. Nice. Okay, now we need to talk to the lady in Cyronia. who should tell us where the last piece is. Now, hopefully, this is the one of the few times I'm hoping we don't actually go to war, because we won't be able to participate for a little bit. Vlandians just got taken prisoner by the Aserai. Oh yeah, they dropped like 2,000 in strength. The Aserai are definitely looking like the strongest faction, although Khuzaits have 17 castles, but the Aserai have 10 towns. Pretty similar in strength. Khuzaits are probably the most powerful. Ooh. Maybe we can find maybe we can find some deserters along the way. Get some more influence going. Oh, the courthouse is giving us influence too. We should definitely upgrade that. Oh, we're out of food. Very well. I'm working on it, buddy. Good golly. What happens if we starve to death? That's not what I want. That is not a good price for cheese or butter at all. My goodness, that was a close one. The Empire's going to war. Okay. Warehouse building has gained a level. What? Warehouse building? Like, as in this warehouse? Has gained a level? That's a thing? What the heck does that mean? Or was it one of our city buildings that we were constructing? It might have been one of our city buildings we're constructing. Alright, let's get our upgrades. Should be getting some nicely trained warriors. Definitely need some more top tier troops, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yes? Do I know you?
My name is Durngale, madam. May I ask your name?
I am Istiana. You probably already know that, though. Once I wielded great power, but now... Anyway, I'm most curious what you might want with me. So, what brings you to me?
I have a piece of the dragon banner.
Is that true? You may have one piece of the banner, but it's of little use in itself. You'll have to find the other parts. But once you can bring together the pieces, you'll have something of tremendous value.
How so?
The banner of Kalradios is part of a legend. They say it was carried by Kalradios the Great as he led his small band of exiles into this land to make a new home for themselves. They say that so long as it is carried by a true son of Kalradios, he shall never be defeated in battle. Or a daughter, I imagine, although that has never come up. Of course, our glorious armies have been defeated many times, But I guess those commanders and emperors were not true sons. Clever little legend. A child could see through it if she tried. But of course, people never try to see through the noble lies that bind us together. Thank heaven for that.
Can you help me find a buyer?
A buyer? Think bigger than that. Let me just say, if you can find the missing pieces, I'm sure I can help you put it to good use.
So where can I find the other pieces?
Before I reveal that information to you, I need to know more about your intentions. One could use the banner to restore the Empire, but one could also use the banner to destroy it. Let me tell you about myself. I was a confidant of the old Emperor Neretzes. Officially, I was not his spy master, as I am a woman. But that was the role I played, nonetheless. I liked Neretzes, and was very grateful for his trust, but he was not a good emperor. Too stubborn and principled. I probably should have poisoned him. This is what I learned from a lifetime in politics. There is nothing worse than disorder. Suffice to say that I know better than anyone about the lies and cruelty that kept the Empire alive. But all the murders I ever committed in 10 years of serving Neretzes do not amount to the death toll in a single hour when an army storms a town. There's nothing special about our empire. Any one of these petty kings and khans and sultans could probably get lucky and conquer Calradia, and do a good a job ruling it as we did. But the point is, we already did it. Our greatest crimes are in the past. Let us not undo what has already been done. So, if you intend to use the banner to save the Empire, I'll tell you what I know. But if you want to go backward, not forward, then I will not help you.
I'm not sure. I haven't made up my mind about this.
Then you can come back.
Okay, so we gotta, like, lie to her.
So have you made up your mind?
So we'll just claim we're here to save the Empire, but we're not. We are a Battanian men full of hatred for the Empire. Okay. Let's go clear this hideout. And we'll go ahead and assault it. I don't want the Vlandian Knights. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, we want everybody to follow me, and then we want everybody on fire at will. Oh god. How do we that's not what I wanted. Oh god. Shoot him in the knees.
Wrong with you?
How can we deflect projectiles? Jeez, we have a javelin sticking out of each arm. That's rough, brother.
Yeah! Oh, you pig!
Dodge and weave. Victory! I don't think we'll be dueling this one just in case. We're a little low on health here. He went down quick. Nice. Okay, take the prisoners. You do have food. We'll take the food. We'll take the hardwood to put in our workshop. We'll take the horses. And we're good. You found a third piece of the dragon banner. You are ready to unfurl it once again. Assemble the dragon banner. The dragon banner stands tall once again. I like that music. That was pretty good. Okay. Now you decide what to do with the dragon banner. Destroy the Empire is what we plan to do. I don't really know what this does. Like, they said to reunite the Empire, so I would assume that if we went to her, the Empire would turn into one faction? Maybe? I actually don't think I've ever gotten this far with the main quest. This also... I think I've hit clan tier 4 before. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done, like, the main quest line and, like, gotten to this point of the quest. I believe I've only gotten here once before, but I can't remember what I did or how it worked. But I guess we will find out once we make it back to Maronoth. Dun dun. Dun dun. Bannerlord has been taken prisoner by desert bandits. Kuzites took Vladov Castle. We want a trade agreement with the Azurai. What do trade agreements give us? Does it just like kind of help our overall economy by like trading resources? I would assume. You guys took what? Vladov Castle. I've been watching other content creators. I have been for a long time, which is another reason why I wanted to get into Bannerlord myself. But I've been watching other like content creators lately here and there play war sales, and it's so interesting to see like the difference of the maps. The Nord seem like a very cool faction too. No cavalry is crazy, but all of their heavy infantry. They seem to have decent archers too. Okay, let's go ahead and do a tournament. You have gained a point in scouting. Tracking, spotting distance, track visibility, Travel speed while following a hostile party. Yeah, let's do that. 39 troop upgrades, let's go. We don't care about decreasing. We'll gain revenue. Yeah, absolutely. Keep. Dungeon, donate prisoners. 17 influence, we'll take it. Now let's talk to him. Durngil. So then, what is it? I've gathered all pieces of the dragon banner. What now?
Excellent work. When you unfurl this banner and men see what they thought was lost, it will make a powerful impression. Clearly, you have been chosen by heaven for a great purpose. I see the makings of a new legend here. Allow me to call you Bannerlord.
Ah,
Right then,
I get
the
it.
business of bringing down this cursed empire. As I see it, you have two options.
okay.
You can create your own kingdom, or support an existing one.
How can I create my own kingdom?
It will not be easy, but I can explain in detail.
Firstly, your clan must be independent. You cannot be pledged to an existing realm.
Next, your clan must have won for itself considerable renown, or no one will follow you.
So a clan tier.
I would recommend that you gather a fairly large army, as you may soon be at war with more powerful and established realms. Finally, you need a capital for your realm. It can be any settlement you own, so long as they do not speak the Imperial tongue. I will not help you create another empire. Now, when you are ready to declare your new kingdom, instruct the governor of your capital to have a proclamation read out throughout your lands. So, you have much to do. I will await news of your success. Return to me when you wish to declare your ownership of the banner to the world. You can create your own kingdom,
Okay.
or support an existing one.
I was gonna say, I hope that didn't lock in. I was just looking how to do it.
You
Support.
should join the kingdom that you wish to support by
Yeah,
talking
none
to the
will
leader.
bring back the plague people.
None will
What's the
bring
final
back
victory of
the
any of
plague
those?
people. My
Okay.
informants will tell me once you pledge to. You can create your own kingdom.
Thank you for your precious help. We've already done that though. Assemble the dragon banner. Now you can decide what to do with it. You talk now. You may want to talk and take her opinions too. She is currently in. Oh, okay. We could create a non-imperial kingdom. Oh, we can offer them the dragon banner. Be an independent clan. So we could. We could. It only recommends 100 troops. We do own a settlement, but once we're an independent clan, we won't own a settlement anymore. We would have to go to war with somebody. What freaking settlement could we take on our own? That seems horribly difficult. I mean, maybe the Southern Empire, they have 2 cities left and 2 castles. Well, 3, but they're about to lose one. Southern Empire is getting smoked. 5,000 strength. Like, if we wanted to, maybe. But I don't think that's what I want to do on this run. I don't want to create my own kingdom. We have stuck with being a Battanian vassal. We've worked hard for them to be powerful. So, where is Mr. Caladog? I don't really care so much about what the other lady has to say, I'll be honest. Maybe next we will do the Empire. I've already kind of done an Empire run. I didn't get very far with it though, on my own time. But it would be interesting to see the other side of this. And then maybe lastly, like our third run, we'll do our own kingdom. We'll see. I also obviously want to get into the modding community at some point. Arena. Let's see if we can't win a tournament. Please. Come to me then. Yes! Yes! We just took out Durngill. I am the better Durngill. Now he's on my team. I feel like these starting positions are horrible. God, our swing speed is so slow. Help me, Red. Oh. Why? Me. Come on, Durngill. One more green to take out. No! Oh my gosh, now we're getting pinched. At least we gained some points. Arvo got the helmet. Nice. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Our brother can have a crown. Oh, you need a good helmet. You know what? Actually, our wife should have the crown. It just makes sense. There we go. Okay, now we need to find Kaige-O. The losing streak continues. We are a professional loser when it comes to tournaments. Kaige-O, where are you? From Mesos. Okay, here's some more down here. Eventually, I'd like to become king of the Battanians, so I feel like it's kind of like creating your own kingdom. Just creating an already established kingdom. Alright, now where are you? Montos. Which direction are you heading? You're over here. Come back here. You gotta be heading this way. What the helly? How are you back over here? How are the wars going? Still at war with the Vlandians. The Vlandians actually took a territory back. So did the Sturgians. Oh, hi, King. Where are you? You're back over here now. There's Ergion. My guy, there's no way you're back over there. There's no way. Now the Azurai are trying to take this back. Only 446 troops, though. There you are. I knew you weren't down there. My lord.
My greetings to you.
I present you with the Dragon Banner of Kaige-O. Well now, I had heard rumors that you had obtained this great artifact. It will be a powerful tool in our hands. People will believe that the heavens has transferred dominion over Kaige-O from the Empire to us. You pledged allegiance to Caladog, hoping that he will lead the fight to defeat the Empire. Nice. This is one of the most valuable services anyone has ever done for me. I am very grateful. So, you'll give me another castle? You'll give me another city? Is that what I'm hearing? You give us nothing. We better be next in line for we better be next in line for getting the throne. That's all I'm saying. How old is Caladog? 45. He's honestly not that old. How old are we? 28. He's got a good 17 years on us. So what do our new quests look like? In order for the Empire to go into its final decline, there should be fewer than 4 Imperial-owned settlements. If this happens, another kingdom can become the dominant power in Calradia. Well, that sounds extremely difficult. That is a very long-term goal. Maybe we will get to that point. Maybe we won't. I was kind of thinking that our first and foremost main goal is to defeat the Vlandians. I think that just kind of makes sense. We're almost up to 9k strength. That's pretty solid. We're about tied with the Sturgians. We have a bunch of support for going to war with either the Sturgians or the Vlandians or the Northern Empire. I would prefer the Vlandians, but of course we need influence for that. So hopefully next episode we can start our war with the Vlandians. Like I said, that's kind of been our main goal since the beginning, is to kind of defeat them. Diving on in and weakening, I mean, hopefully the other factions can kind of help us with that, but that seems like it's very far off, so we'll kind of just see what happens. But hopefully next episode we can go back to war, go into battle, and conquer some more territories, weaken some other empires. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.